2 ways to clean your oxygen sensor without removing it. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 ways to clean your oxygen sensor without removing it. Taking your sensor from this to this engine light on again. Bad gas mileage. Before you spend money replacing your oxygen sensor, I'll show you 2 real ways to clean it without even removing the sensor. So, before we get into the various cleaning methods, let's explore these practical approaches to restore it without any disassembly. Before diving into the restoration processes, it's worth understanding the role of the oxygen sensor and the reasons for maintaining it. Essentially, this component in your car measures the oxygen levels within the exhaust fumes. It relays that data to the vehicle's computer system, known as the ECU, which fine-tunes the mixture of air and fuel on the fly for optimal operation. When functioning correctly, it contributes to superior mileage, seamless power delivery, and minimized pollutants. However, buildup from soot or contaminants can lead to unreliable signals, disrupting the balance and causing problems such as 1. Decreased miles per gallon. 2. Uneven engine operation at rest. 3. Delayed response when accelerating. And 4. Potential harm to the exhaust system's converter, which could cost anywhere from $500 to over $1,500 to repair, based on your model specifics. Regularly tending to this sensor is a straightforward strategy to ensure smooth vehicle performance and sidestep costly fixes in the future. Let's begin with the most straightforward option for sensor maintenance. This involves utilizing a specialized additive designed for the entire fuel pathway, one that's confirmed to be compatible with oxygen sensors. Simply add it to your gas reservoir when it's roughly at a quarter capacity. Afterward, take your car out for a drive lasting 25 to 40 minutes, maintaining engine speeds in the 1,800 to 2,800 range. This circulation allows the solution to travel through the burning chambers, enhancing combustion quality and steadily dissolving residues that impact the sensor's accuracy. Keep in mind, this approach is convenient yet gradual, potentially requiring multiple refills over time to notice substantial improvements. It's ideal for routine upkeep, but for sensors burdened with thick layers of grime, you'll benefit from a more potent alternative, which I'll detail shortly as my top recommendation for tough cases. When opting for this initial technique, select a product explicitly marked as harmless to sensors and emission components. Among reliable choices, consider 1. Chevron's Techron Fuel System Treatment. 2. Royal Purple's Comprehensive Fuel Purifier. 3. Gumout's All-in-One Fuel Optimizer. 4. Lucas Oil's Intensive Fuel Treatment. And 5. BG's Advanced Fuel Conditioner. These are versatile purifiers that effectively address sensor buildup indirectly, and they're from reputable manufacturers that ensure no harm to sensitive parts when applied as directed. That said, if your unit is encrusted with heavy deposits, as shown in the visual example here, and you're seeking a quicker, more targeted intervention, though it demands a bit more effort, the following strategy delivers superior outcomes. Moving on to the advanced technique, which I call the intake suction purification process. As mentioned, this isn't the simplest route, but it excels at tackling severe blockages on the O2 sensor, all while keeping it installed. Note that it's particularly suited for the preconverter sensor upstream position, as the post-converter one, downstream, doesn't respond as well due to its location. I'll guide you through the procedure in detail soon, but first, examine the current state of a typical dirty sensor. It's blanketed in dark residue, far from its ideal condition. For demonstration purposes, I've extracted one here to highlight the transformation, though in practice, you'll leave yours in place. To perform this intake-based cleansing, gather these items. A cleaner formulated for carburetors or valve intakes that's verified as non-damaging to sensors, a flexible tube connected to the engine's air intake area, a narrow extension tube for precise application, and allocate around 10 to 20 minutes for the task. It's crucial to verify that your selected cleanser is designated as compatible with emission sensors and converters. Steer clear of standard formulas unless they specify safety, as some might be overly aggressive and cause issues. Step 1. Locate and detach a suitable intake vacuum tube. Gently remove a minor hose from the manifold section. This will serve as the entry point for drawing in the purifying agent via suction. Step 2. Attach the extension tube to the detached hose. Secure the narrow nozzle inside the tube, then reattach it partially so the setup holds firm. Link the spray applicator to the protruding end of the nozzle, ensuring that when activated, the fluid is drawn inward toward the engine's airflow. Step 3. Prepare the vehicle by warming it up. Ignite the engine and allow it to achieve normal running heat levels, which aids in effective processing. Step 4. Administer the cleanser gradually. With the motor active, introduce brief sprays of the solution through the nozzle into the vacuum path. Limit each burst to about 20 to 40 seconds, pausing in between. Continue this intermittently until you've dispensed roughly half the container's contents. Proceed cautiously to prevent overwhelming the system, which could lead to temporary shutdowns. Step 5. Accelerate to facilitate residue removal. Following the applications, increase engine speed several times to promote thorough burning of the agent, which dislodges and incinerates accumulated debris on the sensor surface through elevated temperatures. Step 6. Allow full cool-down prior to disassembly. Shut down the engine and wait until components are safe to handle, avoiding any risk of injury from heat. Upon completion and inspection, for illustrative purposes, the sensor emerges significantly improved, shiny, free of grime, achieved solely through the vehicle's own mechanisms and the appropriate agent, without manual intervention. Remember, this won't resolve underlying mechanical failures, such as cracks, fluid contamination, or electrical malfunctions. In those scenarios, a new unit is necessary. We cover replacement guides in another tutorial, accessible via the link provided. To summarize, for mild maintenance, incorporate a fuel pathway additive, quick and non-invasive for lightly affected sensors. For stubborn accumulations, employ the intake suction method for rapid, thorough results, both avoiding any need for sensor extraction. To verify success, connect a diagnostic tool to reset alerts and monitor for recurrence. Sustained improvements in performance indicate a win. Now, addressing common inquiries on this subject. 1. Are these techniques applicable to both pre- and post-converter sensors? Primarily, yes for the upstream variant due to its proximity to raw exhaust. The downstream may see limited benefits. From the suction approach because of filtered flow. Is direct external application of cleanser advisable? Absolutely not. External spraying misses the internal sensing element. Internal routing via fuel or intake ensures proper contact during operation. How can I confirm the process was effective? Reset dashboard indicators with a scanner. Then test drive. If alerts remain absent and you observe better efficiency or responsiveness, it's a success. Look for error codes like P0130 or similar, which signal sensor troubles. What's the recommended frequency for such maintenance? Aim for every 12,000 to 18,000 miles as preventive care, or more frequently in harsh conditions like polluted areas or frequent short trips. Does this restore a broken sensor? No. If there's physical damage, leaks from fluids, or consistent failures, opt for a complete swap. If this content was helpful, explore our related guide on rejuvenating fuel injectors without extraction. Give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more tips, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'll aim to respond promptly. Catch you in the upcoming episode.